as far as action is concerned, some suppliers have been blacklisted?
Well, that is Shankar Rao, who is the executive officer of the Tirupati Devasthanam. Right now, the Devasthanam doesn't have an acting board, and in the absence of the acting board, he is the complete in charge. And he is telling that in the samples of laddus sent for testing to the National Dairy Development Board, the samples are found to be adulterated, which means that there is addition of animal fat, is what I know he's telling. He's confirming that the samples that were sent to the National Dairy Development Board were found to be adulterated. He's also going on to tell that following this, a severe warning has been given to all the suppliers, especially ghee suppliers, from across the country who supply ghee to the Tirupati Devasthanam. And one particular supplier who has been found to have supplied poor ghee, the process of blacklisting that particular supplier is also currently underway, is what he is telling. And he is also warning, all the current suppliers that in case of their ghee is found to be of low quality, then they will also have to face blacklisting. So definitely this is a very serious step that the TDP is taking to ensure the quality of laddus are good, at least henceforth. And he's also talking about how the Devasthanam doesn't have a lab, testing facility inside that premise itself. He is telling that we don't have an internal lab testing facility, and we are dependent on outside facilities at the moment. But soon, by January 2025, we will have a facility of our own, so that we can test all the ghee that we receive from different suppliers by ourselves to make sure the quality is good, is what he's telling.
All right, Dharni, thank you very much for getting us the details. Now, the lab report has confirmed the presence of foreign fat, and you just heard the executive officer of TTD there confirming adulteration in the laddus. The samples of the ghee that were used to make Lord Balaji's Prasad in Tirumala Tirupati temple were taken to the lab to test, and that confirmed presence of foreign fat, and that has triggered shock, anger and hurt in millions of Hindu devotees. The report asserts possibility of the usage of ingredients like beef tallow, lard and fish oil in the ghee. This revelation that was first made by Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has now snowballed into a national controversy. Priests, Hindu believers and worshippers of Lord Venkateshwara are demanding strict action against culprits who indulged in this act. While the TDP government has blamed previous regime of Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSRCP has now moved High Court demanding an independent investigation to the claims made by Chandrababu Naidu. Naidu's ally and Andhra Pradesh's Deputy CM Pawan Kalyan too has weighed in. Responding to the Tirupati controversy, he's given a call to action. He says this is the time to have a Sanatan Dharm Raksha board at the national level, a board that will oversee the management of temples. And here's how the top leaders of the Andhra government are reacting.
వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి హిందువులకి కలియుగ దేవుడు, ఒక నమ్మకం, ఒక విశ్వాసం. అందుకని ఎప్పుడు కూడా అందరూ నమ్మేది, ఎవరైనా వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామికి అపచారం తలపెడితే నెక్స్ట్ జన్మలో కాదు ఈ జన్మలోనే పనిష్మెంట్ ఇస్తాడని. అలాంటి వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి పవిత్రం చేయడం కోసం కడాన ప్రసాదాల్లో కూడా మీరు నేను ఏదైతే చెప్పానో అలాంటి ముడి సరుకులు ఏవైతే వాడారో ఇవన్నీ నాసిరకం కాకుండా అపవిత్రమైన ముడి సరుకులను వాడారు. ఆ విషయమే ఈరోజు టీటీడీ కూడా ఎంక్వైరీ చేసినప్పుడు, టెస్టులు చేసినప్పుడు బయటపడిన వాస్తవాలు. ఇలాంటి దుర్మార్గుల్ని ఏం చేయాలో నాకైతే అర్థం కావడం లేదు. ఓసారి బాధ, ఆవేదన ఉంటుంది, కక్కుర్తికి కూడా అద్దులుంటాయి. కక్కుర్తి కూడా అద్దులు లేకుండా ప్రవర్తించి అంటే మేము ఏమైనా చేస్తాం అనే అహంభావంతో ముందుకు పోయారు. అందువల్లనే ఇలాంటి సమస్య.
Adulteration has happened and they've used everything possible. They've used everything possible to adulterate the ghee. It's a very sentimental issue for us. It's a very sentimental issue personally for us as a family also. People gave us this great responsibility. We take it with a lot of, we are very careful about it. We take this responsibility with a lot of great pride and we ensure that we deliver on it. So definitely we're going to do an investigation. Whoever is behind this, we will not let them go. We will try them to the extent the law allows us to try them. I'm willing to watch on take a, bow in front of the Lord and make it very clear that we have done nothing wrong. Nothing has been tampered. Why will we tamper as a state? It is them who mismanaged the funds. It is them who gave it to the worst of the worst contractors. And it is a known fact. You go to Tirumala, ask people, how was Laddu in the past, how is Laddu today? They'll clearly give you an idea. I mean, will NDTV lie? I mean, it's so unfair. That is why I call him Feku Jagan. You know, he loves to lie. Every day he lies. And he's also lying about the affairs of, TTD. See, as a chief minister, he might not know everything. At least I think he should be honest about it. And his family member was the chairman for the longest of the time.
Pilgrims in the holy town of Tirupati are equally shocked by the revelations. They are calling for an investigation and are also saying that faith of Hindus cannot be taken for granted for lopsided political motives.